Yo, what's up? Welcome everybody. This is Dan here over at 2D2 Productions. I'm excited to jump out in front of you guys today and talk about this product that I just got my hands on. This is the ALLWEI, the PPS 2400-3. Now, one of the reasons why I'm excited about this product is because this thing is built to give you lasting power, reliable power, with incredible performance. And not only that, but this thing is equipped to adapt around all of your lifestyle needs. So whether you happen to have a shop, like in my case, or a small business, perfect for your home, camping, on the go, whatever the scenarios may be. Now, the thing that I'm excited about also with this is that it is stackable. Means that you can add 4 batteries in addition to this unit already that's 2048 watt hour. You can multiply that by 5. So 4 additional batteries, each battery at 2048 watt hour. Man, this thing is going to pack a lot of power. And best of all, it has a 25 amp plug. It also has 20 amp, and we've got ourselves the regular 15 amp. And looking at it just off the bat, this thing is impressive. I mean, I am in love with the ergonomics of this, the design, and it's also app controlled. So I will be downloading the app here, and I'm gonna be getting that thing set up. Now, it also has 3 different charging modes. So you have rapid, or the fast charging mode, which is gonna get you 80% in an hour. And then it has your standard normal mode, which is 3.5 hours to full charge. And you have your silent mode, which takes 5.5 hours. So with that being said, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into some of these other components here. I'm also excited at the fact that you can add solar panels to this particular unit. So what does that mean when you add the solar panels? Well, I'll tell you right now. This thing is capable of handling up to 1,200 watts of PV ray solar panel power. So in the event you happen to have briefcase style solar panels and you want to hook this thing up off grid, something like that, you're going to be able to charge this thing in no time because it is equipped, as you can see right here, to give you that ability. And we've got our traditional 12 watt plug, and there's our little adapter to go solar panel directly to the unit. So let's go ahead and bring you in for a closer examination. We have the IEC M25 plug. Now, one of the reasons why I'm in love with this particular design is that it's going to give you the best, most robust connection when it comes to your outdoor charging needs. Once this thing is officially plugged in, it is a twist lock design, so that way it's going to give you the best seal possible, so that way it can be in the elements. Now, it's water resistant, so I definitely would not recommend it being submerged, but it is going to give you that peace of mind. Now, the other thing that I also noticed right off the bat is that we have an Ethernet connection here. So this thing can be networked into a home or an internet source. So that is one thing to consider as far as for business wise. Now the plug that's on this side, that is where you're going to have your battery stacking needs. So the best thing about that is that with this unit here, you can just take the unit with you to make it as portable as possible, or depending on how long you're going to go off grid, camping, whatever the power needs that you guys have and you're stacking this, you can get this unit right here to grow with your needs. As far as the solar goes, it is as simple as plugging right here on the side. And we've got our connectors. So depending on what kind of elaborate solar panel system you have, so just like I showed earlier, you can either have the briefcase style or you can go with the traditional panels. You've got that capacity to do so. Now, when it comes to the stackable power, it is 10,240 watts that you can be able to stack total on this thing. And as far as for the solar panels, you can put a maximum of 1,200 watts of solar panel power into this thing, providing you 1,500 watts AC to be able to charge this thing. So we're going to go ahead and plug this thing in, get it charged up, and I'm going to give you guys the actual operation of what kind of performance this is going to deliver, because I'm using this for both my shop and I'm using it for my trailer. Before I jump in and actually show this thing in operation, so as of right now for the charging, where it says the silent mode, that's the 5.5 hours of charge time. We can change that mode simply by pushing a button here. So once you press that, it's going to go to where we have normal. That's going to bring it down to 3.5. Once we hit the quick or our rapid, it's going to jump up to, it's going to hover right around between 1600 watts and 1599. This is going to charge it from 0 to 80% within an hour. Now, if you aren't familiar with what is referred to as a UPS power supply, this thing is designed to have a 1/10 of a second, so 0.01, meaning that if you have anything plugged into this and you lose power, or power that's going into this feeding it is gone, or shuts off or cuts out for any reason, it is going to automatically switch the power to the inverter built on the LiFePO4 batteries that are built into this thing. Again, 2048 watt hour. I'm going to get you guys the rundown on the app and show this thing in the demo mode. We're going to download an app called Landbook. Ooh, yeah, buddy. We're going to throw this on my trailer and give you guys the rundown. So, welcome to the inside of my toy hauler here. For those of you that are not familiar with this plug, this is an RV cord with a 30 amp plug adapter. The beautiful thing about this particular battery inverter here, I can plug this directly in. I'm going to press my power on. Now the key trick is, if you want power to come out of this here, we're going to click AC. Watch behind me. So as of right now, my microwave has no power. Click that guy on. Can we see that? Bring you around here. There is my microwave. I'm going to take you in for a closer look so that way we can look at our battery inverter. So what you're going to notice right off the bat, we have our battery percent. It's also going to show the amount of time that's running on here. So this says 20 hours. Now you're going to notice that the only draw my trailer is pulling right now is 65 watts, and that's the trickle charge that goes into the battery for my trailer, as well as the LED lighting. Now here's what's awesome is I'm going to go ahead and fire up the microwave here. I'm going to open my microwave up. I'm going to go 20 seconds. Start. Bring you back around. So I've got roughly 1500 watts being drawn from the inverter. Still showing at 99%, which will allow me to run. It'll allow me to run my microwave for over an hour. And the best thing of all is that this thing is capable of running your trailer. So if you're traveling, you're camping, and you have to stop real quick and do something, this thing is going to be able to power your trailer when you got the necessary means of putting energy to it. What do I actually mean by that? Well, I'll tell you what. So if you have a trailer that does not have a generator and it requires you to hook up to actually power it up, this is especially essential if you're not in a campground. So if you got to pull into a parking lot real quick and it needs power, this battery bank is absolutely amazing. So definitely when it's on the go. But let's show you what kind of power usage you're getting off of it. It shows that it's going to power my TV for 17 hours. And that's with my trailer along in it. Now I'm going to take some of my camping lights here. Let's go ahead and plug it in. Yeah, this thing is cool. How sweet is that? And in case if you all are wondering about this right here, even though that it has a display on it that says LED, this is perfect for nighttime usage. So you got a total of 3 different brightness settings. So if you're working in a dark place, in a dark environment, put this thing out in your vehicle. The design is incredibly ergonomical. This thing is compact to deliver a tremendous amount of performance. And best of all is the fact that you can stack 4 batteries under this thing to be able to give you, again, 2,240 watts of power. So again, 10,240 watts. That is a tremendous amount of power. That is going to give you a tremendous amount of time of backup. So if you're looking for an ultimate solution to expand on your needs, you really got to give this thing a try. And again, I can't stress enough, one of the best features that I love about this thing is, again, that UPS backup. So just to give you an idea, my commercial fan here. Now, I can't stress enough, guys, this has a LiFePO4 battery built into it. It is going to give you 10 years of usage. And on best of all, this thing's got a 6-year warranty with it. What I wanted to show you is that UPS backup power. So let's go ahead and plug this guy in here. We've got our light on. My fan just lit up. Let's go ahead and power this guy up. Now we're running. I'm going to disconnect the battery from the house. Within a split second, this thing automatically clicked over and went onto the battery. So not only do you have the pass-through power for the standby, but once it loses power, you're going to have that ability to have the backup needs. Let's go ahead and click this guy off. Amazing products. They make a fantastic piece of equipment here. So I love the design. I love that it's compact, and I love that it's expendable. ALLWEI is not just an everyday product. This is designed and built for those that prepare for everything. So, compact size, a lot of performance and power. Best of all, this thing is right in my camper. We're about ready to get set up to do a movie night on a projector in the woods. This thing is awesome, guys. You gotta try it.